Hey everyone, Piweezo here. Welcome to the channel. So today we got first-time guest, longtime friend, Ben Trading Cards. How are you doing, Ben?
Hi, Pee-wees. How are you? I'm good. I'm good. And hi to all your listeners.
Hey, that's great to hear, man. That's awesome. So Ben, so I'm pretty curious. So lately we have a lot of the Kickstarter TCGs that seems to be having a bit of a hard time getting to the finish line, or just kind of like dropped off altogether. Like the flavor of the month, I think a lot of people, especially your viewers, have heard about is Maelstrom TCG. It
Mm-hmm.
seems like that was confirmed to be a rug pull. And then, so there's other TCGs that we'll be talking about that maybe have some issues, maybe through their capital distribution or some internal issues. But yeah, I just wanted your thought about Maelstrom TCG a little bit. I was watching your videos that actually gave me a lot of information about what is happening. So I think leave it to the expert to maybe explain a little bit more about it.
Yeah, I'm just experienced, not an expert.
You got the
um,
connections. Yeah.
yeah. Because Maelstrom had this is the uh, the one ignited the skepticism of other backers
Mhm.
because when he ran away, he gave end of life note. Then this triggered all the backers that are saying that, hey, maybe my other TCGs are doing this. They are already
Mm,
on guard
that
because
is
of
true.
this one. Yeah, and it's because it's so surprising, and it's not in our maybe last year we didn't think about someone will run away because of this. The
Yeah.
problem last time is that we are thinking that if the game will succeed.
Mhm.
That's a question, right? But now is, will the game will deliver?
That's the thing, right?
Now that's a question. It's so sad, you know.
It is for sure. And it seems like a lot of the Kickstarters that started last year, I don't think reaching their funding goal was an issue, right? I think a lot of them pretty much met their goals and even exceeded it maybe like 10 to 20 times, right? So
Mm-hmm.
it's kind of like the Maelstrom situation and some other ones where it's just the follow through and or it's not even the follow through. Like for the Maelstrom one, do you know like if the guy even so the creator, did he even do anything? Like did he do any like R&D? Did he do any um like post Kickstarter planning or anything like that? No, it was just
None so far. What I know is that he doesn't have the proof that he's doing this and that. The only thing is he has I think it was the promo cards he
yeah.
sent, and he had hired a person, which is PFM, is the account name in Discord,
Mhm.
and that's where their conversation is doing things. And he said PFM is helping him with the fulfillment, something
Okay.
like that. And he even borrowed the GoPro of PFM, which is PFM was pissed because
Wait, wait,
he
wait,
didn't get it back.
wait,
So
Go
that's
GoPro as in like the
yeah,
thing
the
that you put on your
camera.
the camera.
Yeah,
Oh,
probably they're
that's for
doing
sure.
unboxing or something, and
Oh,
he
okay.
borrowed it, and
That makes
that's
sense.
why, yeah. So there's things like that. And then he went to. We have no clue at all that he will have this kind of thinking.
Yeah.
Because 508,000 for me is not enough for retirement, and
Yeah, that's the thing.
staining your name. Um, you have your name on file, on record, and I hope that's the true name. Um, the one I showed you in my video
Yeah.
that went missing, and I probably he is the person because that's the real name, because police won't put your name there if it's not your real name, right? So
Yeah.
they put Devin Minor Armand something.
Yeah. Yeah.
Then
Investing.
he was missing at July 8th.
Yeah.
And then he was found, and then after he was found at the airport,
Yeah.
he said he can't walk, I think, like that. He's so weak of his ailment because he has kidney
Issues.
issues.
So
But he was in the airport. I don't know
that,
how he went there. Maybe with a wheelchair.
yeah.
I don't know.
That,
But
that,
that's
hmm.
it's so suspicious. So he was found there,
Yeah.
as what the detective said to the other members, because some of them are members are police. Um, they talk, and then that's what the Daisy reported in the Discord. Then after that, um, when I checked the website of missing person,
Yeah.
it's no longer there. So that means it's somewhat confirmed. I'm not
Yeah.
100% sure, but
it's
it
it's pretty.
coincides, you know.
Yeah, no, it
I
makes a lot
can't
of
say it's
sense.
100% that's him,
For
but
what?
it's just the matter of time frame.
Yeah.
They are just coincident. Yeah.
No, that makes sense. No, I'm in the industry where they deal with a lot of fraud, and especially like money laundering or people
Yeah.
suddenly going missing and then
Mm-hmm.
suddenly escaping to a different country. So that's what really got me really interested in the Maelstrom situation, because I'm
Yeah.
like, wow, this is like me doing my job, but as a hobby, just seeing the whole situation unfold. It's so crazy, you know? And what gets me every time is thinking that he was actually found at the airport. Like, what's the
Yeah.
chances of that? Seriously, like if it was a few hours later, like I don't know, maybe in Nicaragua or I don't know, in Brazil or something like that. So yeah, that's
And you're gonna ask why? Why did he do that? He just used, if you really want to scam people, do the Kickstarter, deliver it, and he said, guys, I'm so tired. Thank you for your support. That you have your
you know,
money. But
yeah.
he wanted to, probably wanted to have it all. I'm not sure, but that's what just my thinking.
Do you know like how much a Kickstarter of like what he kind of promised with the Kickstarter? Like how much money would he have? Like what would his net income be after like the distribution cost, after the making the cards and all that stuff? So would it be like maybe he have like 200,000 left or like 100,000 left? Because I would think that if he did go through and promise everything he did in Kickstarter, he wouldn't have too much left anyway at the end.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but I'm not. I haven't talked to any TCG about the cost yet.
Oh yeah, yeah, no, for
But
sure.
what I
For sure.
observe is that they're selling at MSRP, for example, at 110.
Yeah,
Okay, and then the MAP
yeah,
is about, how much is that? 20%, right? So
yeah,
less
bro.
20%.
Yes, yeah.
That's
Usually
MAP,
them. Yeah.
or no? Oh yeah,
No,
MAP. And then, as what I experience in retails, I've been in the business as well, but not TCGs.
mm.
The manufacturer gives us 40% discount.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
So if the selling price is 100, so our buying price to the manufacturer is 60.
Okay. So
Okay.
you have
So
quite a bit of
let's say
wiggle room.
60% is the selling price for me, for
Mhm.
the distributor. Yeah, distributor. Then this is not TCG, but it might
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
have
just in
a
feel.
very
It,
small, similar
yeah, yeah. Supply chains and all that are
supply
pretty much
chain
yeah,
cost.
yeah,
So 60, and then maybe they will manufacture at about, maybe they can have 30%
yeah,
um okay, profit.
yeah,
So less 30% of that. So let's say for very easy computation, it's about 40,
yeah.
40,
Okay.
30. So 30 per box.
Yeah. See that.
So
Yep. Yep.
that's like 30% of the total funding. So 500,000, 30% of that is 150,
Mhm.
right?
Yeah.
So 150. So he will profit about, that's just for the processing
Yeah.
of,
Yeah.
or the printing, but
Mhm.
for, of course, artists, um, lawyers, legal fees,
Yeah.
things like that, overhead cost, and rental of your house or your office,
The building. Yeah.
and then probably he's gonna get 150
Okay.
something like
Yeah.
that.
Still,
And then
but
you have to prepare for the next expansion set. Yeah.
and the crazy thing about this as well is I think you mentioned briefly in your video too is there was a previous Kickstarter that he was involved in that kind of fell through as well, and this is kind of like the subsequent, or I guess version 2 of that, and he even used some of the same artwork from the previous one as well.
Oh,
I
I
think.
didn't know the artwork.
Oh,
I did not.
Oh,
notice
maybe.
that. Did
Oh,
I say
maybe.
it? Did I say that?
Maybe I dug that up somewhere, or I heard it somewhere else. But
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
no. Yeah, he kind of
I
like
didn't know that.
reused some of the artwork as well. So it
Okay.
was kind of like a double whammy there.
Oh man, yeah,
Yeah.
that's so sad.
Yeah.
Um, he didn't contact me, so
No, for
he
sure.
didn't try to interview me for an
Yeah.
interview.
Yeah.
So that's why I did not check Maelstrom. I backed Maelstrom because of the hype,
Yeah.
and I said, okay, let me try this game. Maybe it will be a good
Ye-
start of
No, that's what Kickstarters are, right?
yeah.
Like for me, like I do primarily like Metazoo content. I backed, well, I can't say I backed Metazoo during the Kickstarter, but it seemed like a pretty good IP.
Yeah,
And
even
then
that
for
time,
yeah,
if you
yeah,
see Metazoo, you probably will be skeptical as well, right? But
yeah,
for now, it's
me too.
proven that the Kickstarter
No,
is skyrocketed
that,
actually to
for
the moon.
sure. Yeah.
That's to the moon, and then that's why that's when people say I should have. No,
Yeah.
you will not, never know. You know,
That's the
just
thing.
like this, all of this, like probably about 30 TCGs that I have known. There will be probably 5% of them will be not better than MTG. They can be in next 5 to 10 years.
I know you're in the process as well of getting the mail for Maelstrom situation to try to
Hmm.
get back your backing costs and all that as well. And yeah, I just hope everyone it kind of resolves itself. And it's a good thing that everyone is on the same page with it. So there's not a lot of controversy saying, "Oh, is this still fake or is this still real?" But it seems like everyone's on the page that this was actually, I guess, a scam, and people are getting their money back right
Yeah,
now.
he was found and no, he's not in the Discord and
Yeah.
just disappeared again. So because I think I'm not a lawyer, but probably police just do what if he's missing, they will find him, and then if he's found, it's
Yeah.
up to you if you go to court.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not sure about the
Yes.
legality of that, but yeah,
Oh,
he's
you.
found and then close, case closed, right?
Oh, I can actually speak a little about that, but this is not
Mm-hmm.
legal advice. I have to put
Uh-huh.
it. But you
Okay.
can do like small claims court for like anything because he's situated in the U.S., right? So small claim
Mm.
courts is anything under like $2,000, or is it five
Ah.
thousand now? Kind of 100% remember, but
Mm-hmm.
you can also do kind of like a class action as well. If there's enough backers, you can actually sue them as a group type of situation.
Oh,
Yeah. So
class
there's
action is
multiple
a
options.
group of people
Yeah, class action. You'll have
suing
one,
the.
yeah, one or two people that's named
Ah,
plaintiffs, and then
okay.
eight, it'll say et al, which means everyone else, and everyone
Mm-hmm.
else will get like just a small portion of if it of the winnings, I guess, if the court proceeding goes in
Ah,
your
okay.
favor. But the
Yeah.
named plaintiff gets the majority of it because they were the ones that
Mm. Yeah.
brought the class action type of situation.
Oh,
So yeah,
it's good to hear.
yeah. Oh,
But I'm not sure. It's 150, so I don't know
and
the cost of the cost of going to court. Oh man.
that's the thing. You got there's a lot of
Yeah.
paperwork, there's a lot of legalese stuff. So yeah, maybe not worth it 100%.
Yeah, that's why
Just charge
we have
back.
to back Kickstarter. This
Yep.
is the disposable income,
Exactly.
you're
Yeah.
ready to lose, guys. It's just, like gambling. A gamble that has a little bit of risk management that you can research more because gambling is just, lucky if you're lucky or not. It's binary. But
Yeah.
this one is you have to research, but sometimes um you can catch some of the bad traits.
That's the thing.
Yeah.
And a lot of people there's like FOMO, right? Fear of missing out. And
Yeah.
that's I think that's most of what happened in 2021. It's
Mm-hmm.
just a lot of FOMO for people seeing like I don't know the stock market's going up, the TCG boom and all that stuff. You're like, oh, I don't want to miss out anymore. I need to get in before it goes even higher. And then November of last year, whoop, right? So
Yeah,
yeah.
November
So,
starts, and then yeah, that's why some of these creators, they are in good faith. They
yes.
want to create their dream in reality.
Yes,
So
definitely.
that's the first thing that they think of. Now, when during the time last year, the TCGs are booming.
Yeah.
And then, so that's why they created their KS. They said, oh, just just open a KS and then people will back, and that's the truth, right?
Yeah.
So any KS, any like any, as long as there's like TCG, and then people are flocking, just
Yes. Yeah.
supporting. But it some of these creators have no experience in management, in managing money. Some are, they haven't have a certain amount in their life,
Yeah.
like big amounts.
It's just like a passion for them. So they have the passion and they have like a general idea of what you're doing, but they
Yeah,
weren't prepared for
concept.
maybe, yeah, all the business part of it. I guess that's the
Yes,
thing.
they,
Yeah.
they know the game, the
Mm,
gameplay, play testing, but they didn't know how to manufacture, the the cost and legal cost of that, and
mhm.
some sort, all sorts of these things. Then when the November, after November hits, market is going down
Yeah.
and recession is starting. That's a time when these creators have their money already, right?
Yeah.
And maybe they think that, hey, maybe I can print promos. I can print promos, and then once I sell this, then I can have more funds, right?
Yeah.
The problem of that is when they print, some of the creators printed a lot, okay?
Yeah.
When they printed and market is down, no one is buying. And then what happens? Time is running
Yeah.
and KS is near, and still you have a lot of promo cards, or maybe you have rented an office. And how do you keep up with the bills,
Yeah. That's true. Yeah. Like you said,
then
the overhead
yeah,
costs, right? Yeah.
so KS funds are
Yeah.
draining to all the expenses every month.
Mhm.
And then that's when they said, OMG, we don't have money to print the Kickstarter
Yeah.
because I already paid the artist, and artist doesn't say, oh, it's inflate, the market is down, I will just charge
Sure.
me lower.
Yeah.
No,
No, they're not going
they
to do
can't.
that. It's their artistic.
What they
Yeah.
said is that, okay, charge me this and then give me this,
Yeah. So
maybe there are artists that are so, but
very, yeah, accommodating.
so kind,
Yes.
but
Yeah.
it's seldom. So
Yeah.
yeah, so that's what happens. And now they are not talking about Maelstrom. Okay,
Yeah.
Maelstrom is different story,
Yeah.
but probably now they are they say almost into bankruptcy. Not into the point that
Ye-
they go
Yeah.
bankrupt, but
It's
the fund
pretty.
is getting smaller and smaller
And,
until they
and
can't deliver it.
yeah. And then
And then
mhm.
people
Yeah,
are
up in arms about, yeah,
yeah,
everything.
angry now
Yeah.
because, and then
Yeah.
there is this Maelstrom who
Yeah.
run away and people are skeptical, and
Yeah.
then just a little movement from your side, like, hey
Yeah.
guys, can you I'm making another KS, and then they're
Yeah,
so
for
angry
sure.
now. So just
And
a little movement, bad movement, or just a little decision, a little um
yeah, just
change in business,
yeah,
they're gonna
everyone's, yeah, with a fine, which I think it's like
ah
fine tooth comb going through it. Yeah.
yeah, they're I think what they call is a witch hunt, right? I'm not sure
Oh,
if that's the
which
term.
hunt is more like it's you're specific to witch hunt is more
Ah,
negative though. So I think it's like you doing on purpose. People are doing the witch hunt
okay.
on purpose.
No,
It's like
so that's not
yeah,
the term.
like
That's not
let's
the
get
term.
Ben TC because he talks about TCGs. You know, that's a witch hunt.
Oh, so
Yeah,
specific to a certain, no,
exactly. Yeah,
not sure what's the term, but they are now looking at this very
with a
small
microscope. Yeah,
details. Yeah.
yeah.
So yeah.
And I guess segueing into that, so I heard another TCG. I don't know too much about it, but I have heard it's called Polywog, I think.
Mm-hmm.
And then I think
Polio,
it's
yeah.
so what from what I've I guess understand a Polywog situation is exactly kind of what you were saying earlier, just kind of like some of the funds, maybe the Kickstarter funds were depleting, and then they're
Yeah.
having a bit of an issue trying to meet their commitments to everyone in the Kickstarter. So I think I guess is that what kind of you heard on your end as well about the
Yeah.
Polywog situation?
Yeah, that's what somewhat kind of the issue that it was the funds of the Kickstarter um because of the hype last year.
Mm,
So the creator had maybe think of a way to increase more revenue.
yeah.
And the way to do that is create more promos, create more
Oh,
plushes,
wow.
products.
I didn't know there
Okay,
were plushes too. So it's like,
just one item,
yeah,
or one character. Yeah, not so many.
not like a whole
So
line. Okay. Makes
yeah,
sense.
so
Yeah.
and then yeah, that's a positive way of getting more money,
Mhm.
but it's not scamming, right?
Yeah.
It's like okay, I want to do more, but the problem is, I guess he printed too much.
Like too many promos type of
Yes, too
situation.
many promos because the first promos were successful.
Yeah.
People are buying it. I guess it was sold out already.
Yeah.
Then he said, okay, I can earn more of profit for the next one. So
Yeah.
he created another one, and people are still buying, but the
Yeah.
problem is the delay.
Oh, with the supply, well, with the, I guess supply chain everywhere, right? So it's
Yes,
just like getting
and
the product.
war in other parts of the world.
Yeah.
War, of course, some goods are limited in logistics, right?
Oh,
So
okay.
you can't deliver paper.
Yeah.
Maybe the manufacturing of paper stops, something like that. So,
Yeah.
and US are having limitations on buying things, sorts of things. And then
Yeah.
we have inflation, and then the printing last time was, I think he priced it at $50 a box. I'm not sure, $60 I think for a
Wait,
booster box.
for a booster box for poly,
Yeah, I
well,
can't
that
remember. I can't
like
remember,
it,
but
it
it's
doesn't have
cheap.
30, it doesn't have 36 packs then, right? It must be a lot lower, like because
Yeah, I have
MSRP.
to.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have to check that, but it's lower price than other TCGs.
Okay.
So he might have miscalculated it, and
Yeah.
yeah, and then he did some promos until now. Some of the promos are still in the warehouse, and I know that he is working to do the Kickstarter to deliver it on time, but the problem is the liquidity. You're
Yeah.
left with boxes, and you can't swap booster boxes with the promos. So
Exactly. Okay.
yeah, and then people are, of course, anybody will be um
Yeah, they're worried for sure.
upset.
Yeah.
Yeah, upset, disappointed that what happened. And then they're asking for some updates. This is what I just want to suggest to some creators, that you need to answer people, or maybe just go there, be present, talk to them. Even a small update like, hey guys, I'm making an email to the manufacturer and just checking a follow up
Yeah.
what's happening with our printing. And then the next day, hey guys, the manufacturer said we're working on it. Something like that.
Yeah.
People
Everyone
want
just wants an update, right?
transparency and
Mm.
updates and communication. Just like having a girlfriend. If you don't communicate with your girlfriend for an hour, probably
Yeah.
she's gonna be pissed off. So something like that. You have a relationship now because they back your project,
For
and
sure.
you're a total stranger. You're a total stranger from the rest of us.
Yeah, yeah,
And then
definitely.
and then we give you money. So I think a little bit of communication there, like, what are you doing? Eh, Once a week is better, or is still good. Once a week at least.
It's true.
But
Yeah.
yeah, but the problem is silence is the killer.
Oh,
So
yeah, because everyone's just like thinking their own
yeah,
thing, what's happening. But, oh,
people, once there's silence, like your girlfriend will be, oh, maybe he's going to another girl.
is it the same something I said, like my last
Yeah, is
message,
it
or yeah,
me? Is it
yeah,
my mom? What did I? There's so many things going on, and that's why the backers are upset. They are they're giving speculations. Maybe he's spending it with other
Projects.
expenses,
Yeah.
projects.
Mm,
So yeah, to eliminate that, I suggest creators should, give
yeah, for
updates.
sure. And it's
Yes,
like, mhm.
especially with this kind of situation that the KS is delayed.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
you have to give
definitely.
an update.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like the latest, well, Metazoo has their second Kickstarter, right? With the poker cards. It used to be
Yeah.
USPCC,
See.
but it's
Yeah.
now Faded Spade. And then so
Mm-hmm.
USPCC backed out like last
Yep.
minute during discussions, and then it was Faded Spade, and then Mike being the creator and Metazoo is pretty big already, and but he still took the time to update everyone, saying, "Oh, this is what's going on with Faded Spade. This is our new timeline. Please expect delays, but then it's because of this situation." I think that's very helpful, and a lot of people were very grateful for those type of updates. And I think that's just something actually that, yeah, like you said, maybe more creator of TCGs or anything. To be honest, if you're running a business, updates are the key to your customer service for sure.
Correct. Especially when you're working in a manufacturing environment.
Yeah.
I'm an engineer back home, so
Mhm.
I work in this manufacturing environment,
Yeah.
and I was a contractor as well. So you have to give updates. It's not uh, a silence to your engineers that, hey, what happens to the project, and then you don't have any reply. It's gonna be bad. So I
Yeah.
think these people are probably, some backers have no experience in this kind of field, and I'm not sure, because, or maybe
Mhm.
what I'm thinking is that they are ashamed themselves that they have an
Hmm.
issue with
That's
delays,
I
and they can't put their face there. Some people are like that, right?
I think, to be honest, like I have to be honest, most people in TCG realm, we're all very geeky or nerdy. So
Mm-hmm.
maybe it's just like the social pressure maybe kind of got to them as well. And they don't really want to like, it's kind of like meet their maker. They don't want to like face the music type of situation. So they're just like, it's kind of like relationships, right? Like if a
Mm-hmm.
relationship is going bad, you kind of ghost them, you just disappear.
Yeah,
And that's not how you can really do if you're running a business, right? It's not like one person. You're
of course.
responsible for hundreds or thousands of backers that really do believe in your product.
Yeah, and these people are like stockholders,
Yeah.
because they bought something apart from your a certain part of your product, right?
Yeah.
So they you should be informed. So
Yeah.
that's the issue with the Polywog, and
Yeah.
people are wanting answers, or wanting the creator to be present in Discord, or
Yeah.
at least twice a week, at least. So
Yeah.
maybe 30 minutes or 15 minutes. Just go there and, hey guys, what's happening, and how are you? And then this is what happened,
Yeah.
what
And
my plans are for this week, and then the next week, something like that.
and it's not like a bad IP. Like for those that don't know, actually, Polywog is kind of like a TCG that's based around I can call like water amphibian creatures.
Yeah,
And they kind of like
frogs. Yeah,
frogs, yeah, tadpoles,
yeah,
I don't know, crocodiles, maybe. But yeah, it's very interesting. And the artwork is actually very clean. I like the kind of like cartoonish look to it. And it's yeah, so it's not like it's like a really bad drawn product that you're not really gonna have much faith in it yourself. Like I think it was going well. I think it's just the business management side of all this.
yeah. That's what I'm telling to my viewers with KS. They're the Kickstarter backers.
Yeah.
That you have to know more about the creator, the
Yes.
community,
Yeah.
the art, and what else? Yeah, those things.
Yeah.
And there's no question with the community. The community is happy last time. It was
Mhm.
so good that it's healthy.
That's
Everyone
good.
is greeting every morning, something like that.
Yeah.
Okay, the art is so good. I like it's so clean,
Yes.
and the frame and the foiling I have here, the promo cards is so nice. It
Yeah.
doesn't
Yeah.
curl. Okay.
Yeah.
Now the only problem, not problem, but the only lacking of this TCG is the communication. That's the only thing.
Hmm.
Because once he communicates, even if it's bad,
Yeah.
he says, "Oh no, I misfunded, guys. Sorry, guys.
Yeah.
So this
Just
is,
own up
but
to it.
this is my solution."
Yeah.
So now he did a solution. He has a solution that you can buy a share from the company.
Yeah.
So you can buy 4%, $6,000.
Oh,
Yeah, it's still open now. $6,000 for 4%
are,
of.
are are they like IPO? Are they like, do they have stocks and
No,
stuff?
but
No, no, it's just private.
it's just like
Oh,
private company. If you
okay.
want a share, and you will have a say in the voting,
Hmm.
and then
Interesting.
the maximum is 49%,
Yeah.
and the minimum is 1%. So 1% is 1,500.
1% is 1,500.
Yeah. So
Ooh.
at least
Yeah.
he has some kind of plan B.
Yeah.
But the problem is communication.
Yeah.
Okay, you have a
It,
plan B, but please answer some of the questions. You can't answer each DM, right?
yeah.
But you can be in the Discord for 30 minutes to
Yeah.
answer the general questions that people are
Like,
having.
like I said, I think it's maybe more of a, he does have the time, but maybe doesn't want to face the music type of thing. So I think maybe it's
Yeah,
just something that they have to internally get used to, or kind of
yeah.
what do you call it? Yeah, just
He
yeah,
can't take the hit.
exactly. That's the thing.
So
Yeah. So take the heat. Reply back
yeah,
to your
yeah,
people. Polywog
yeah. That's what
creator. Yeah.
that's the only thing. That's the only thing. I don't have any issues with others,
Yeah. Um,
other categories. Yeah.
with it. I guess since we're on the topic, like, is there any, like, I don't really know too much about other Kickstarters, as that's why I kind of like really wanted to have this conversation with you, because you, like, for your videos, for those that don't know, like, Ben does tons of uh interviews and different content, like pack openings of Kickstarter TCGs. And like, is there any other TCG, or not specific TCG maybe, but any like Kickstarter traps that these creators kind of fall into, that kind of like destroys the Kickstarter, or kind of gets them into trouble?
Yes, the one that gets in them to trouble is asking for more money without fulfillment of the first Kickstarter. You know,
But
so if you launch a Kickstarter,
mhm,
you get money from the backers, right?
yeah,
So the backers are expecting that for example, $150 that they backed your project, they expected that it will come, the product will come,
yeah,
and then this time some TCG, I can't mention the name, but
yeah, no worries.
they want another Kickstarter to supplement the first one. They said it's already, everything is ready, but there's some issues, guys.
So
We
well,
need more money to fulfill something. I'm not sure, but the re
so is everything like an add-on then to the original one, or how does that
yes,
work?
can you help us fulfill this, something like that. It's not worded as that, but that's
Yeah,
what I think. That's my only opinion, guys. That, hey guys, we can't fulfill this, please help us, we will make another Kickstarter,
yeah.
and some of the funds here will be put in here, and then
I,
we will fulfill
I guess
something
it's,
like that. So
I guess it's
people
like,
are angry.
yeah,
So
like
because of that,
rightfully so. Seriously,
yeah,
it's kind of like, hey, do you want to get this for $60? Actually, you know what? We needed 90. So if you can give us like $30 more, that'd be great. Yeah, I'd be
yeah.
pretty angry too. Yeah.
What I suggest for new TCGs that are going for Kickstarter is that you have to calculate everything.
Mhm.
Okay, the ask for professionals, like not me, but for the professional TCG
Yeah.
creators that have done it.
Yeah.
They ask for suggestions, something like that. Then once they launch that, make sure that you fulfill it first before selling any other things. You
Yeah.
know, because that's what backers back your project because of that product, not
Yeah.
for promos, not for the second edition.
Yeah.
They don't care. They
Yeah.
just care about the package that you've
For sure.
sold.
Yeah.
Once you do that, I have one TCG that is doing that, is quiet but
Mhm.
is sure. You know, is not selling anything. He's not giving giveaways. It's just quiet, but it's slowly,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
slowly. I can see the product, and he's showing pictures. Hey guys, I
Yeah.
have this, and that's the good thing. Focus on that
One thing
product.
at a time.
Focus
Yeah.
focus on the don't patience, guys. Patience. We have eight. If you're if you're um 40 years old below your
Yeah.
age, you still have 40 years to fulfill your dream,
100%.
you know?
Or you
Yeah,
can do like the Metazoo route where they fulfill their Kickstarters and then
yeah.
now they have like promos out of everywhere, right?
Just
It's
like
like
Metazoo,
have it.
2019
Yeah.
they started, right? 2019
Yeah,
Kickstarter,
yeah,
and
yeah.
they fulfilled on August 2020.
2020. Yes, yeah.
And
Just
then it's once it's fulfilled, then they created
yeah.
another first edition.
And then
And
that's where they started creating
slowly,
tons of like
slowly.
promo cards as well. Yeah. And then now they're
But
branching out to other stuff. Yeah.
TCG creators, some TCG creators they want um to take advantage of the hype. That's a
Yeah.
problem.
But
That's
then
a problem.
with the recession right now, right? It's hard to capitalize on that hype. People want to get hyped, but they don't have the money to get to invest in the whatever you're trying to promote type of
Yeah.
situation. So I guess we got all the negatives, I guess, of the Kickstarter TCGs out of the way now. So
Hmm.
I kind of want to, I guess we should really talk about, I guess, the what certain TCGs Kickstarters are doing well nowadays. I know that there's one pretty popular Canadian one because we're both Canadian.
Hmm.
I think it's called Genesis, and I
Oh
think
yeah.
you've been covering a little bit about it as well on your channel.
Yeah, but before we go to Genesis, I just want to clarify that there's just one TCG that had allegedly as a scam,
Oh,
but
yeah,
you can't consider that as all Kickstarter. You don't generalize it, you know.
yeah,
So some people are generalizing it that I don't want to back Kickstarter now because it's scammy.
that's
Every
true.
even in the physical industry, not the online industry like Kickstarter, even in new companies, there's still people are, doing bad things about creating a company and just doing it for scamming. So yeah,
Yeah,
and Polywog still
still
doing his
going. Yeah,
job. Yeah,
yeah,
doing his job, trying to make it, guys. It's just a matter of communication. And then some of the TCGs are, they are still um trying their best to fulfill it. So
mhm,
yeah, not everything, guys. Not all in the Kickstarter is a scam.
that's true.
So yeah, so about the like Genesis.
Mhm.
Genesis is a Kickstarter, but of course they have a previously um created some already expansion sets from alpha, beta, and I think four expansion set. And yeah, please, I hope I can't miss a thing, but I think this is the fifth one, which is Origins, and they did a Kickstarter, and everything went smooth, and it's
So,
already at around 40+% fulfilled. Okay.
so when you say alpha, beta, all that stuff, so those weren't Kickstarters. Those were just like I guess test runs, and then the actual Kickstarters is Genesis Origins. Or
They
is it
were
different?
already printing, but in the low print runs,
Okay.
like 500 print runs only for 500 booster boxes. So alpha, beta,
Yeah.
500. Um, the Welcome to Gelara,
Yeah.
what's that? A Raise, and then second edition of Gelara.
See,
Then
I was under the impression that Genesis was like a pretty new TCG. Have they been
no,
around for a few years
it's
now?
been they started 2017.
Really? Oh,
Yeah.
dang. Okay.
So they created a Kickstarter.
Yeah.
First of all, probably they think of it as a marketing.
Yeah.
Then the second one is to have more profit for the next expansion
Kickstarter.
sets because they have a roadmap of until 3 years. They have already planned
So
their names.
I guess why are they doing another Kickstarter then? Like,
So
it's I guess to help with the fun. Like I'm just thinking like from sorry I keep bringing up Metazoo, but Metazoo's perspective, like they did a Kickstarter, then they had the first edition Cryptid Nation, then they had first
yes,
edition Nightfall, but then started. But the Kickstarter was the only main set that they had for a Kickstarter, I guess. Like first edition onwards, they kind of like sold it on their own Metazoo marketplace or also through like distributors or LGSs at
Mm-hmm.
that time. So I guess with Genesis, sorry, I'm not trying to be negative about Genesis or anything. I just don't
Yeah.
really understand, I guess, the whole concept of doing Kickstarter versus not doing Kickstarter
Yeah,
when you're
but
already
you have to keep in
running.
mind that the print runs are only 500 and
Oh,
you barely have a profit
okay.
of
Okay, fair enough. That's true.
or 600. Yeah, let's say
Yeah,
600. Let's say 1000.
yeah,
You barely have profit of that. And how do you expand more on your game? So
yeah.
you have to find a way to add more money to your pool so you can make your
Mm.
second or six next expansion set, you know?
Oh,
So
okay.
and
No, no,
then
no, that makes sense.
I don't see Kickstarter as bad because this Kickstarter is for marketing. That's what Metazoo is doing. So
Yes.
one of that is marketing, and they went to 2 million, right? 2 million, 3 million.
Oh, the first one or the
The second
poker
one,
one? Oh, the poker one. Yeah,
two
almost three
million.
million. Yeah,
There around
yeah,
there. See,
yeah, yeah,
so when people see it, oh, it's 2 million. So
yeah,
that's
2 million something.
this
Yeah,
game is nice, and then we gotta try it,
yeah,
you know. So
yeah,
that's some, and even though it's not a booster box, right? It's
yeah.
not an
It's a
expansion set.
yeah.
It's just
It's
a playing game.
yeah,
So
yeah. It's the poker set because they're trying to. It was like in collaboration with the World Poker Tour, and
mm-hmm.
to my understanding, they did the Kickstarter for the cards because it was a requirement by USPCC, so kind
Yeah.
of the creators by Bicycle, to have it done through a Kickstarter because their collaborations are mainly through
Oh.
Kickstarters. So I don't think MetaZoo maybe 100% wanted to do a Kickstarter, but then it was just how it ended up. But then since USPC pulled out and the Kickstarter was fulfilled, then with
Mm-hmm.
Fated Spade, they just continued rather than canceling the whole Kickstarter
Oh yeah.
situation. So yeah, so I think
Yeah.
that
So
one was an interesting situation. Yeah,
yeah, that's the reality of Kickstarter, not just for
yeah,
new TCGs, but for new
yeah.
products.
Yeah, a lot of people were dogging on MetaZoo because they were saying, MetaZoo, you already made millions of dollars. Why are you doing another Kickstarter, right? And I think that's why it was kind of explained what the situation with the Kickstarter, rather than
Yeah.
saying, oh, we're trying to do another rug, like we're trying to do a rug pull on everyone to get more money through a Kickstarter type of situation.
No,
Yeah.
because keep in mind that there are no some other investors are not in Discord, not
Yes,
in Facebook, you know.
that's true.
They are in Kickstarter because
Yes.
some people have money, they go to Kickstarter. I have spare money, and what should I do with this? So, oh, there's a Metazoo. Oh, what's this? Then they
It's
back.
true. And a lot of
Even
people
so,
did
it's expanding
it's
your
exposing more people to it. Yeah, for sure.
yeah, it's
Yeah.
promotion, it's
Yeah.
marketing. Yeah.
Yeah, like a lot of the poker people actually. I didn't know it before
Mm.
the poker Kickstarter for MetaZoo, but there's a big group actually on Reddit and different forums that actually collect poker cards, like the poker decks,
Oh,
cases, and stuff. And you can see like walls and walls of like just different sets. So
yeah,
yeah,
they
so that's pretty
collect as
cool.
well.
Yeah,
And I've seen some TCG, not TCG, playing cards, Kickstarters.
yeah,
Th- It's just ace until king, right?
yeah,
But they are doing a Kickstarter. Imagine that, right? But they are they're fully funded, you know?
yeah. That's the thing. You
So
never know. There's
that
community for
means
everything.
since it's a trading card, there's a word card there,
Yeah.
and you have a playing card. So might as well get some of the people that are love cards, not
Yes.
just TCG. It's playing cards as well, you know.
Yeah.
Bring it to Metazoo, and yeah,
Yeah.
that would be a
Yeah.
good one.
And then for grading as well, right? There's a big market for graded poker cards too. It's just
Yeah.
like PSA grades it. I think BGS grades it, CGC grades. Yeah, all the
Hmm.
big ones grades poker cards. Yeah.
Yeah, we don't know. Maybe Metazoo will have a poker tournament, you know, something
That's the thing,
with the
right?
Metazoo card.
That's
We
the
don't
net
know.
because they're partnered with World Poker Tour. So I think that there's some speculation that maybe there will be some pro players that's going to play with the decks, or they're going to MetaZoo is going to throw on like a tournament themselves, just using the cards.
Yeah, because you see, if you really are 100% um backing or supporting Metazoo, you don't get angry if this company would do another product. If you don't want that product, don't buy it, you know.
Yeah.
The good thing is if they are doing more and more products, that means they're alive.
Yes,
They are doing
exactly.
some good job, right?
Yeah,
But if something that is one product and then for the whole year there's no product, that's when you are already your bell should alarm.
that's true. Well, I would say one of the Kickstarters that I'm actually also backing is so Sorcery. They're kind of doing that,
I
right?
can explain that. Yeah.
But I think their specific roadmap is to make it very limited for the whole
Uh-huh.
year and then have like another amazing set as well, right? So it's I think it's another tactic so that people can use too.
Okay. Um, Putting it in a year doesn't mean they don't produce products in between.
That's true.
They
I did think about
said
that. Yeah.
the next expansion set will be next year,
Mm.
but you can create a few
Mm.
supplements, just like
Yeah.
Flesh and Blood. They have CRU, like
Yeah.
expansion set, supplement, expansion set, supplement. So they just expanded it, and this is a really conservative um doing business, conservative on this, because they know that probably they know that some of the Kickstarter or the paper is difficult to find.
Yeah.
So they have a very wide range of timeline. So they extended it to
Yeah.
1 year, and they can just easily, guys. The public is so hyped. We can just make another expansion set in between.
So
It's
true.
easy, right? The
Yes.
mo Just like warranty. So the
Mhm.
warranty of a product is,
Mhm.
even if it dies at 2 years, you just put it a warranty in 1 year. And then if you say, guys, our product's so good, you can make it
A bit longer. So there's
you
more
can
weight,
you can
more wiggle
change
room.
your business anytime,
That's
right?
true. Yeah, I didn't think about it that way. That makes a lot of
And
sense.
even not just sorcery, it's rune slingers, which
Mm.
is I really love. Rune slingers is the creator is always on Discord giving
Okay.
updates, and guys, this is so on. These are the cards. The artwork is finished. The frames are this one, and I love that kind of updates.
No,
At
no, no,
least
for sure. Yeah, definitely.
they know that you're still alive.
Oh, too soon. Too soon, Ben.
No, just like my Maelstrom with
Yeah.
a note.
Yeah,
Oh man,
but no, thank goodness that it all
yeah.
worked out for it wasn't worst case scenario. I guess let's just say it that way. Yeah,
Yeah, I'm just saying that there are good TCGs that
for
are
sure.
doing these ones. Sorcery. Sorcery is giving. I think its sorcery is delayed.
Yeah, I heard
It will be on
December and
November.
this
November.
November. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I thought it
Oh,
was so the initial date I think was September or October, right? And then
yeah.
yeah, so it's like a month late. And it makes sense with all the
And what I observe here is that people who are so noisy when it comes to delays
mm.
are the ones who offered it on eBay or in the
Oh,
secondary market,
yes.
because they are, of
They have a
course, they're
deadline.
also
Yeah.
people, the ones who bought from them also are asking, hey, where's my product? I want
Oh, that's true.
what do you call it, a chargeback from you, right?
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
you already spend it. Oh man, that's the problem. So that's why they're so noisy now. And the problem of other members who are so noisy is that they keep on repeating and repeating that we already know that it's delayed. you know
Yeah.
why push down someone who fall down, and then you just push it and it can't stand up. so,
Yeah.
so stop and then
It's true.
just wait you know
Yeah. Yeah. They are usually like you say, like the loud minority, they have like their own agenda, perhaps. Or like just repeating the same thing, like you said, over and
yeah, what
over.
I experienced, I monitored some of the ones that are reselling,
Mhm.
so I know who are those guys, and
See,
they're the
someone's
ones who are
watching you
noisy.
guys. Wow.
No, not all of them, but what I just, I'm scanning through all the discords, and then you see guys that are always there,
Yeah.
and then they're selling it on the there's a
Oh, the same name.
marketplace
Yeah.
on the
Yeah.
Discord, same name,
Yeah.
and they're the ones who are complaining because,
They
yeah,
have
and
they
for
have
those
fulfillment.
who back it just for the sake of having the cards, they're so calm. It's like,
Yeah. It's like, oh, just an extra month.
oh, it's
Whatever.
delayed. All
2
right,
months. Yeah.
just wait.
Yeah. It's
You
such a
see?
great game. We can wait for it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you don't have to worry about that. And not like Maelstrom is missing, or so.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's my take on that. Um,
Yeah.
And other TCGs, which is One Piece. It's not a
Yes.
Kickstarter, but
Oh yeah. I'm pretty
man, the
excited for that.
hype. I'm so
Like
hype as well. This is so by far is one of the most
anticipated.
hype month for me. Like, oh,
It,
I want to see the Kickstarter.
is it
Not
kind of
Kickstarter, the product.
is it kind of like a personal thing? Like, have you watched a lot of One Piece and you're kind of like expecting this IP to be very well, or is it just maybe it's from like the same makers of another successful TCG
Yeah,
that you think that
because
is going
I told you before that I'm partly player and an investor, right?
Yes,
So
yeah, for
I'm
sure.
in more in investing, and
Yeah.
this TCG is the first time I know One Piece is that I saw it. One Piece, what kind of name is that? One
It
Piece.
is, yeah.
Just this year.
Yeah.
And I
Oh,
didn't know
really?
that, yeah, this year. And
But
I
One
didn't
Piece is so long ago, man.
see that.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
how I was not focused on animes because I'm not into anime. But when I saw the cartoons, I'm not into like Yu-Gi-Oh, Yu-Gi-Oh, like so, and the animation is so anime.
I
It's like,
I don't think I can finish this conversation anymore, Ben. Like you don't like anime? No.
I know
No, no, no.
I'm not into anime, but I don't say that I don't like anime, but
Yeah,
I'm not into in I love the artwork, but
yeah,
it's not for me.
yeah.
I like Magic
Fair
the
enough.
Gathering and human like, but
Yes,
for
more
Yu-Gi-Oh, it's like
fantasy.
spike hairs.
You
Dragon
don't
Ball is like
you don't
spike
like that?
hairs.
Yeah.
Yeah, but if when I saw One Piece, it's like it's not that um
It's
anime something. Is that the
not.
word?
It's a different style for sure. Yeah, compared
Yeah,
to
there's
like
still human in
Naruto. Yeah,
there.
yeah,
There's still
exactly.
human and they're just wearing beautiful clothes or
Yeah.
just simple hats
Or it's very
and
silly. It makes
weird eyes, something like that, you know?
see that's a good perspective because it's like from a non because most people I know that are looking forward to One Piece
Mhm.
because they like One Piece the anime and they're just like, oh my gosh, they're translating something for English. Because I do see that there's a lot of One Piece Japanese cards already. And I think that's been out for a while. But I think this is the first one that's coming out to English, kind of like Dragon Ball
Mhm.
Super. Yeah, just with that specific IP coming out.
Yeah, and then when I watch the cartoons in Netflix,
Yeah.
so I was so happy that there's One Piece in Netflix. All the episodes, I think.
They
Then
have, yeah, I wouldn't say all. There's like so many episodes to be
or the
honest. It's
first one. So I
the
watched
first
the
one,
first
yeah.
series one.
Oh, nice,
So
awesome.
when Luffy
Yeah.
is looking for
The crewmates and all that.
crew.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
I started watching that and now I'm in the 72 episodes,
Okay.
the 72nd episode. So just watching it all marathon just to learn more about the story.
Yeah,
And then I said, "Oh, wow, this is a good story." And even me as this age, I like this kind of story. What more is are the kids,
yeah,
you
yeah,
know,
for sure.
or younger
And
ones.
and
And
I yeah.
and imagine I learned that it's 1999.
Yeah, you know what? I actually watched the first episodes and stuff. So I followed it since I was a kid. So I know like
Yeah.
that's why I was excited about it. Like you said,
So
it's like people
1999, and when you see 1999, those kids like you or
yeah.
younger than you, now they are at their 30s and 40s or 50s. They are in the collector state of
Yeah.
mind,
Yeah, for
And
sure.
if you are one of the back or the people who bought these first editions and
Yeah.
just keep it,
Yeah.
who knows? You
That's the
know,
thing. And then
there's I can see a pattern, like Digimon. What happened to Digimon? The boxes are expensive now,
I don't know about Digimon. So Digimon, because I collected a lot of Digimon, I have a lot in my binder actually in 1999, and that original initial run didn't do too well. That one's
Mm-hmm.
I think is it Bandai? I think that was Bandai, or I can't remember 100%. But the new Digimon seems to be doing pretty well again. So I guess it
Yeah.
revitalized, and then those boxers are doing well. The initial ones, because I do check on the prices on I guess my initial collection from time to time. They're not doing too great, like value wise, especially 1999
Is
cards.
that an English version?
Yeah, it's English version. Let's see.
Oh, the old one, you mean?
Yeah, the old one.
Oh, the One Piece has their own also. It's a
Do
Japanese
they?
version. Yeah,
Oh,
2002. So
okay.
they
So,
released some, I think it's a trading card and then a little bit of English version, but they stopped that.
okay. So, okay. Yeah, like I can just grab one right here. So I have my binder right here. And so this is the original 1999 one. And
Ah,
then like
okay.
it's like full English this way. I
Oh,
guess my
there.
camera's not too good. But
Mm-hmm.
the reason it didn't do too well, to be honest, it was really hard to play. Like you're a player investor, right? So it was really hard to play and it didn't really catch on. So it ended up just being like a CCG rather than a
Mm-hmm.
TCG. And then it's yeah, so not too many, and at the same time there was like Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh too, right? And then
Yeah.
those two kind of took up all the spotlight from the situation. But I think
Yes.
One Piece is coming at a good time. I think it's end of this year, right? Coming out December.
Yeah.
Yep. So
And then I asked you about One Piece and you said, "Oh, I watched that." And then I asked my
yeah.
Patreon, "Oh, I know that." And even one of my Patreon, I just realized that he is One Piece enthusiast
Yeah.
because he was on my Patreon. His name is Straw Hat.
Oh,
And last time I said, "What's
okay.
Straw Hat?"
Yeah.
Last time I didn't know that
It's Luffy. Yeah.
it's Luffy
Yeah.
and it's Straw Hat until now I said, "Oh my goodness,
Now
I
you
know."
know. Yeah.
It's Straw Hat is a character. Oh, I thought that Straw Hat is something like just a straw hat, you know?
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah. It's just because Luffy wears his straw hat all the time, so he got the nickname. Yeah.
Yeah. So
Mm.
I feel bad that I did not recognize that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. No. So that's why. Yeah, I think that's why we're all really into TCGs overall, right? It's like it can be IPs that we really like, IPs that we never knew of before. That you never know what's going to happen with any of the new TCGs, right? Like Metazoo is
Yeah.
going to have their cartoon, video game, novel coming out soon, and
Yeah.
then I think that's the first time maybe where something was a TCG first and then it evolved into like a show. I can't think of
Yeah.
anything really like that. Like Magic, Magic is a TCG. Like
Pokemon. Pokemon is a
Pokemon,
comic, right?
yeah, but I think it came out as a IP first rather than a card game
Oh yeah,
first.
an
Yeah,
IP
yeah, yeah. With a card game, I guess.
and
Yeah,
then Magic started with trading cards.
but I don't think there's a movie for Magic or anything like that, right? Unless maybe they have like some small teaser ones. Yeah.
There was a news on 2020 that they said they're gonna have a movie in Netflix
Oh,
2021. I'm not
yeah.
sure if that was scrapped because
Well,
of COVID. I'm not sure, but maybe they will
or
they're
maybe
working on it. I don't
delayed.
know.
That's pretty cool. I can
Maybe
imagine
delayed.
maybe like very
Maybe.
CGI heavy though. So I can see it being delayed maybe until like 2024 or something like that.
I hope it's not CGI
Really?
heavy.
Like
I hope
it's
it's just, real people and a little bit of CGI. I hope that would be like something
hmm.
like that. And like Marvel, something like that.
Marvel. Marvel's I guess original Marvel is pretty good, but now like the Hulk and everything, like that's pure CGI now, right? It's kind
Yeah,
of
what I
yeah.
mean,
Yeah.
like Magic
Oh,
the
just like
Gathering can
mixed.
do that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
No,
mixed CGI and real
yeah.
people. But if completely CGI, it's like Warcraft.
Yes, yeah, that came to
Eh,
mind because I'm like, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. I'm so Warcraft 100% when I was young. So I
Yeah.
played a lot. I sleep at 3 a.m. playing Warcraft and wake up at 6.
Okay, I can
3 hours
totally
of.
understand. Maybe we even played on the same servers, you know? Like
Oh yeah,
that was me too.
man, I love Warcraft. I like strategy games because I can't play Diablo like RPG that it's
Yeah.
walking. It's because of my eyes.
Okay.
It's probably I feel dizzy. So
No,
yeah.
no,
So
fair enough.
Warcraft is like just a plane and then you just move
Yes.
your map.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
something like that. Yeah. And then what I see here is that Metazoo is going uh backwards in terms
Well,
of
but
IP
yeah. Yeah, it's
because
reverse
they're in
compared to
trading
everyone
card
else.
and then they go reverse products and then they go to TV animation
Yeah.
there. But One Piece is from animation
Yeah.
and then it goes forward. So
It's very interesting.
there's a
Yeah.
time they're gonna meet and let's see. And
Yeah.
well, I bought some of the boxes of One Piece and then I
Is-
gonna it's quite delayed, but I'm waiting for that.
yeah, I'm gonna wait for. Maybe I should get on that. To be honest, I'm still kind of waiting to see what happens later on. But maybe I should. I see like some pre-orders up already. So,
Yeah, sold out.
some, is it sold out already?
Yeah, in
Ah, thanks.
Abyssville and
Yeah.
Infinity Cards. There's one probably is still
Hmm.
having that
Okay.
one, but I'm not sure if they have like there's some kind of tactics on this some
Yeah.
LGS. They will put it
I know
into
they keep it, and then yeah, no,
well, it's
no.
marketing. That's it's understandable. It's business,
And to be honest,
some
I kind of,
tactics.
like I kind of, I'm not going to name any specific LGS, but I kind of call them out on it a little bit through like angry emails. I'm like, hey, you did this to me. You're using this tactic. Look at the prices now, and then they kind of give me a gift card
Really?
for them.
You're sending that? You
I
mean?
am, yeah, I do it all the time.
What?
I'm a horrible customer. If you ask me as a
Oh,
customer, I'm going to
okay.
complain.
You're a Karen.
I, I'm. Is there a male version of it?
Uh,
Uh, uh,
Ricky.
I'm a Ricky. Yes, yeah. That one sounds better. There we go.
Oh, I didn't know that. But for me, it's delayed. Oh, okay, it's delayed. I'll wait. Oh, another delay. Oh, yeah, another delay. Because
No, no,
you know
the
the
delays
the
are fine. It's
the
just
thing
like,
is,
yeah,
TCG is my hobby,
it's true.
and in my I talked with my wife. We have a financial plan,
Yeah,
so I will have just a little bit of money to have. This is a your mental health,
it's
because
true.
if you,
Yeah,
yeah, it's for actually this is for your mental health,
yeah,
which other people are working from. They are lawyers,
mhm,
engineers, and
yeah,
doctors. They are into TCG just to
yeah.
to have a
Relax.
different environment, just like people doing golf.
It's
So
true.
yeah, but because since it's hobby, you have to have your money as hobby money. It's
Mhm.
not getting from your retirement or from your kids' education just to
Yeah,
buy this TCG. And the good thing of that is when something is delayed, you don't panic because
that's the
it's
thing.
it's a disposable income,
Yeah, you're
you
not
know?
trying to like flip the item. You're not trying to like do fulfill like a pre-order or
Yeah,
anything like
flipping
that.
items is okay, but
Yeah,
if you have a flipping business,
yeah.
let's
Then
talk
you need
about flipping
timeline.
business.
Yeah.
Well, you still also have a budget for delays. It's not
Oh,
100%. Yeah, it's
yeah.
like for me, I
Yeah.
have, let's say, 100,000. I don't buy. I won't spend 100,000 for buying boxes. I will
Mhm.
have like a certain
I
portion.
see what you mean. Yeah. No, no, no.
Buy, flip, buy, and at
Yeah.
least you have something for the rainy season.
Yeah. No, no, no. That makes sense
Yeah,
actually.
so
Yeah.
it's
That way.
it's just a management thing.
Yeah.
But of course, we're not
Yeah.
100% perfect. So sometimes, oh, I want to
Yeah.
buy one piece. Oh, I want to, you will go overboard from your budget.
That's the thing,
But
especially things for your like your own collection. I found that my emotions kind of get the better of me, and I kind of like buy when I even know that it's going to be either drop down lower later or it's
hmm
not the best time to buy. But I'm like, I think I really need it now, and I just kind of buy it, which is not the most financially savvy
yeah, but for
decision.
me, I have to control it. Like,
Yeah.
man, I have to wait for another month for my salary, and uh,
Yeah.
then once I get that, and then buy
It-
another
it's
one, hoping that still it's still
yeah.
available.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, it's
Yeah, if you do that, then you have a better understanding of some delays. You don't go there doing Karen things or Ricky things.
that's true. I do Ricky things. I have to clarify. I don't do it all the time. I only do it
uh,
when I feel like I've been unjustly treated.
oh yeah, of
Yeah,
course,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah, yeah. Like the
Maybe.
situation I was saying was because they kind of overcharged me on the pre-order, and they say that they would match whatever.
Mm-hmm.
I guess if there's a lower price,
Yeah.
or if they ever reduce it, then we would get the lower reduction price. But
Mm-hmm.
then, so when the date came for the release, it was the price didn't change. But 2 days after we got all our products, the price decreased. I'm like, you literally
Oh,
knew and you did it 2 days later. I'm like, I don't
I
think that's fair. And
I think
then
I know what expansion set is that. Wilderness.
not for Metazoo.
No,
It's for a different TCG. No, not for
Wilderness.
Metazoo. Yeah.
Wilderness was sold 170 a pre-order or
A
160.
hundred. When. Oh, the MAP. Yeah.
Yeah, and then
Yeah.
now it's
Yeah.
130,
But
20.
then that's like a gap of like a few months, like many weeks to a few months, right? But like if it's 2-3 days, that's when I'll send an angry email because I'm just like,
Oh,
you're literally
uh,
pulling a fast one on me.
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, sounds good.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
also other TCGs are copying artworks. Yeah, that's a issue as
Yeah.
well.
And yeah, no, I think we had a pretty good discussion today just regarding Kickstarters in general, the downfalls, some of the positives of it, and One Piece. So you maybe not here first, but if you haven't heard of One Piece, maybe pre-order a box because both me and Ben think it's gonna be doing some things.
Gonna be huge December. Oh man.
Yeah, gonna be a good Christmas, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
because it's something hyper hyped than
Yeah,
other TCGs.
there's
Like
just so much going for it. It's just like from the IP perspective, from the TCG perspective, from even like non TCG slash anime people, like they would. It's
yeah,
they're
and
just
what I've
crazy.
read is like they sold 500 million copies or 100 million copies.
Wouldn't be surprised.
And
It's just that big. Yeah,
it's like whatever you put in there, they're gonna buy. They're
yeah,
gonna buy it because
yeah.
of nostalgia, and the IP is really nice. The storyline
Yeah.
and the artwork.
Yes,
Now
that's the
I
thing.
haven't seen the new episodes,
Yeah.
but I don't know. I don't want to look at the artwork of the new episodes
Yeah.
because I want to go like progress
But- Yeah.
until they go to the nice artwork. Because for
But
now, episodes series 1 and 2, I think they're still
yeah.
those plain drawings,
Yeah, those are more
right?
simple. Yeah. Later
And
on,
the mouth like that, just like the mouth is moving.
yes.
No, not the hair is still steady, everything, just the
Yeah.
mouth.
Yeah.
And Osop is thing like that.
Yeah. No, it's great. Yeah. The earlier drawings for sure. No, so I just really want to thank you for coming on, Ben. And I guess we'll definitely chat more about Kickstarter, TCGs, Metazoo in general. And yeah, so if you haven't checked out Ben's channel yet, I'll leave it in my description below. It's Ben TC. I keep seeing Ben TCG actually. And then
Mhm.
people ask me if it's a new TCG. I'm like, no, it's Ben TC.
Ben
He's
trading
not a
cards.
game. Yeah. He's not a trading card game.
So my Discord is Ben TC.
Mhm.
So
Yes, very
and
good.
all my TikTok, Instagram, social media, YouTube is Ben trading cards.
Yeah. So definitely check out Ben. And as always, please leave a comment down below of what you think of our conversation. If you want to join in anything that we've talked about in the previous hour. And
Yeah,
yeah. And
I hope.
yeah,
Yeah,
sorry,
I
go ahead.
hope you enjoy, guys,
Yeah,
our
no.
conversation.
Yeah, we did cover quite a few things and we kind
Yeah,
of rambled a little bit. But as always, please leave a like for this video. Please subscribe to the channel. I greatly appreciate it. And as always, keep on casting. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.
bye, guys.